Episode 9 is set to conclude the Skywalker saga as well as the sequel trilogy itself by writer and director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing that Episode 9 does have going for it is how it's going to be tying into the prequel trilogy as well as other forms of the Star Wars franchise out there as well, such as video games, novels, books, comics, you name it. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. However, what's really intriguing is that a lot of people are very curious about the Episode 9 teaser trailer. Now, we do know one thing is, of course, that Disney actually does have a completed teaser for Episode 9. However, we have been going over these past couple of days or so that Disney is, of course, debating on whether or not to drop this thing this week or even during this month of December at that. Now, what's honestly very upsetting is that it has been said that apparently Disney and Lucasfilm are delaying the Star Wars Episode 9 teaser trailer for this movie in order to focus on the word of mouth for Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, and Lion King, all of which are 3 big Disney releases that will be coming out later next year. So what's really intriguing to me is that they are actually delaying this thing in order to focus on the word of mouth for Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, and Lion King and let those movies spread out to its maximum. Now, the other thing here is, of course, trying to figure out the release of the teasers/trailers of Frozen 2 and Spider-Man Far From Home. It seems as so that those are their priorities over Star Wars. Now, what's intriguing to me is, of course, if they have a teaser done, why not just drop it? I feel like that if you just drop it, it wouldn't hurt the other films at all. If anything, I think it would help the other films, because then people would get Episode 9 out of the way, and then they could focus in on Frozen 2 and Spider-Man Far From Home a couple of weeks later. That's how I think it should be done, because as of right now, I think what they should do is that they should most definitely focus on the release of Episode 9 footage as early as possible in order to really get an overall idea for the fans of how they're going to react to the movie and exactly what the fans want to see and how, they can actually get an idea of the overall tone of this film. However, what is very interesting, though, is that they do have a 1-year marketing plan for Episode 9. So this is causing a lot of chatter right now on whether or not we will be getting that title reveal on December 19th and or the 20th of this month of December. So they do have a 1-year marketing plan for Episode 9. That means, of course, that their marketing for this movie will begin on the very first day in which it counts 1 year until the release of Episode 9. Now, there's been a lot of rumors and leaks out there about different titles for this movie and what it's going to be called. I'm sure that you guys have heard plenty of those, and I think that, from what we have been hearing about the teaser and all the different shot descriptions, it sounds amazing, and I just feel that it has to drop this week, but apparently it's going to be delayed. Now, what's really, upsetting is that it won't be attached to Mary Poppins, as a lot of people have been suggesting. So this is actually not going to be attached to Mary Poppins, which, by the way, releases on the 19th of this week. Now, it's not to say that we can't get footage this month of December. Yes, it's delayed. We're not quite sure how long this thing is going to be delayed. Maybe we'll get it something on Christmas Day, something to do with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge mixed with some Star Wars Episode 9 content in the mix, as well as an Episode 9 title reveal, perhaps. They could really do anything on that day of. So what do you guys think about Disney and Lucasfilm and, of course, withholding this teaser trailer and focusing more so on the releases of Lion King, Avengers Endgame, and, of course, Captain Marvel? They want the word of mouth to spread for those movies as much as possible before Episode 9's teaser drops that would actually take the attention away from those films. I guess that's what they see in their minds. Now, to me, I feel that, even if the Episode 9 teaser dropped, it would be very limited anyway. It wouldn't be like a full-fledged trailer. So with that being said, I think if it dropped this month, it really would not take the attention away from Lion King, Avengers, or Captain Marvel at all. I think it would just be yet another addition to a trailer or teaser to watch this month. I just don't think it would harm other movies at all. So what are you guys expecting to see when it comes to episode 9? You know, what are you excited about this movie? Is it the Knights of Ren? Is it Kylo Ren and Rey's path? Is it Luke Skywalker? I would really love to hear your input about all of this, because I really do believe that, you know, Disney, the fact that they are choosing a totally different marketing style for this film in comparison to The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, could tell us a couple of things. Maybe they're trying to create some breathing room in order for fans to kind of, you know, get a trailer or teaser unexpected and just surprise us out of nowhere, out of the blue. They could do something like that. But overall, guys, as of right now, this teaser apparently is delayed and won't be attached to Mary Poppins and won't be releasing this month of December, or should I say this week so far in December. It's still possible that they are going to drop this thing at the very end of this month. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.